Hello YouTube. I'm back with my coon video. 1 second. Okay. My definition of a coon is a person that's willing to kiss white ass to get ahead. And they're being promoted and paid to be coons and to crap on their own people. Okay, I'm gonna start with Don Lemon. He holds up a sign saying nigger, agrees with Bill O'Reilly of all people during the Trayvon Martin shooting. Then he needs more evidence in Spring Valley classroom assault. Dude, please have several seats. I know that this person is on a network that's not really black people friendly, and most of the networks only hire coons because they don't really want black people to rise and really talk about the issues that's going on. But I'm sorry, I think that blacks need to get themselves in a position where they don't need the coon to get paid, where they can say, look, I'm not going to sell out or be extra to get a piece of paper. You know, I think black people need to start making a certain amount of money, getting their own, banding together, getting their own station, their own movie house. That way they can make their own films and stuff and not have to bend over and take it from white people. I'm not feeling Cheryl Underwood. That's the second coon I'm not feeling. How are you going to talk about black hair is nasty? Having a bag of black hair. The situation was Heidi Klum had her son's hair in 2 big plastic bags. Now me, I do think that was too much. I think Miss Thing could have cut a lock of their hair and called it a day. But she talking about, oh, that's nasty. Who goes in a hair store and asks for nappy hair? Actually, they have something called Italian Yaki that mimics natural black hair. So a lot of Negroes are going for that. And they also use like synthetic hair that looks more afro textured to make the Marley braids and all the braids that we like. So she's really uninformed. Another thing I don't like is, how are you going to be natural up under your wig and clown natural hair? I mean, that's just crazy, because I'm natural up under my wigs, but I don't sit there and lie and talk about, oh, I got Indian in my family. That's why I got long straight hair. That's crazy. Just own up that that's a wig. And another thing with her, I don't know why people are shocked at her behavior, because she's a black Republican. I try not to clown black people who have different ways of thinking or seeing the world. Everybody should be unique, and every black person doesn't act the same way. But I just never understood black Republicans. I hate to say it, I always expect them to be on some cooning. Now, not Olivia, but Raven. I usually call her Olivia because I remember Olivia quicker than Raven. She doing the most talking about she's not going to hire somebody with a ghetto name. Pookie, when you black and you got a little power, you kind of have to hire blacks. What does their name have to do with their skills? If they got degrees and they got experience, they should be able to be hired too. Because you know what, a Molly and a Timmy can be just as hood or ghetto and ratchet as a Shaquanda or a Tyrone. Another thing, I can't get over her. She doesn't see herself as black. Pookie, you got 2 black parents, you just light skinned. Please sit down somewhere. Okay, you just because you're light skinned does not mean you're dark white, as you put. Now, I didn't hear her say that. That's why I didn't really bring it up. But I've heard people say she calls herself dark white. Pookie, white people don't come in your complexion, okay? Go sit down. Then I didn't like her talking about the girl should have put up her phone. Now, I hate to admit it, I don't think she should have said that on a stage with a bunch of white people. But I would have got home with my own people and say, well, look, black people know that cops ain't for Negroes. They about shooting you and beating you. So if I was a girl, I would put out my phone when they said the cop was coming. I'm like, oh shoot, I'm the wrong color for this bullshit. Black people do need to teach their kids to kind of obey so they don't get their ass whooped or shot. However, I don't like how we have the black people rules and white people rules, that when a black kid misbehaves, they get shot or beat or get their ass beat. Because I guarantee you, if that Spring Valley girl was a white chick, she wouldn't have got her ass beat. She wouldn't have been dragged. That's the issue that I don't like that Raven doesn't bring up. And a lot of these people that's on these stations and on these TV shows, they got to realize when you're on a panel full of white people and you're one of 2 blacks or the only black there, unfortunately, you are the de facto representative for the black race. So you want to watch what you say. You don't want to boo-boo on your race, and you don't want to say things that don't advance black people or don't bring light to the issues that black people deal with. I also didn't like Common's thing about a handshake to end racism. Dude, now see, I don't hate Common. I've never been a fan of his music. I don't really like consciousness rap. I think it's nice that they're positive, but can you put it to a funky beat for me? Ain't nothing wrong with trying to educate people, but make it entertaining. Once again, don't make these slow, boring songs. But I do have to have several seats with that one. Dude, when they out here shooting us and beating us, we can't give them handshake while they beating our ass and killing us. No. And then for real with his new blacks, don't make excuses for your failures. Okay, I do believe that racism and black issues are 50-50. 50% racist white people oppressing us, 50% us playing into their hands. However, a lot of times a lot of black men are suffering because they're putting terrible educational facilities. The schools are underfunded. They don't give the hood schools as much as the suburban schools. They try to put them in jail. What else? Oh yes, they refuse to hire a black man that's just as qualified as white guy. And when you do get the job, there's a glass ceiling. You can't be the CEO or be in a position to tell white people what to do or the boss. So no, I can't feel Pharrell on none of that. That's all I gotta say about the cooning. I think that black people should stop fucking around and get their own businesses so we can be like the Indians and the Asians. I'm gonna just beat a dead horse with that. Black folks need to work for these white folks, deal with their fuckery until they can get their own businesses and we can hire each other. Now I understand this. I understand that if you love being a doctor or a graphic artist, sometimes you're gonna have to be the only black there. I get it. I get that everybody's can't be an entrepreneur, that somebody has to fund you and someone has to support these businesses. Every black person can't. But I think more blacks need to open a business. That way we don't have any positions or leverage now. Now we always in a position where we got to work for the white people. That's all I got to say. Y'all have a nice day.